Hello students, how are you? Hope you all are healthy and safe at your home. I am Shweta Jain representing Shiv Jyoti Educational Group Kota. Students, today we will study science and we will do the revision of chapter 4 soil. The PDF for this chapter has already been shared to you along with bookwork and copy work along with the explanation video also. So, I hope you all have gone through it well. So, today we will revise the chapter. Okay. So, all of you open your books, page number 31, chapter 4 soil. So, students, soil. What soil basically is? Soil is the topmost layer of the earth. Plants need soil to grow. They remain fixed to the soil by the help of their roots. Okay. So, now how this soil forms? Now, we will discuss the formation of soil. So, students, formation of soil is a gradual process. It is a continuous process which continues for around thousands of years. Now, what happens during the formation of soil? Very big pieces of rocks, they break down due to the sun's heat, due to strong winds, due to cold weather, heavy rains. These pieces break down into smaller pieces and they keep on breaking down into further smaller pieces. Now, these smaller pieces then convert into tiny particles. Now, these particles, when they mixed with the dead plants and animals, with the remains of the dead plants and animals, they form soil. So, this is how soil is formed. So, it is a continuous process which takes thousands of years. Now, we come to the next topic, that is types of soil. So, students, there are three types of soil. These three types are, first is clay soil, second is loamy soil, and the third type is sandy soil. Now, there is difference in between all these three types. Clay soil mainly consists of clay particles. This type of soil has a capacity to hold much quantity of water. Then there is loamy soil. It contains sand particles as well as clay particles, both are present. It is the intermediate type of soil in between the clay soil and the sandy soil, and it can also hold much water and air, and this type of soil is best suited for growing plants. This type of soil is mainly meant for agriculture purpose. Then the third category is sandy soil. This soil mainly contains sand or sand particles, and this type of soil cannot hold much water, and this is found mainly in the desert areas. So, these are the three different types of soil. Now, we come to our next topic, that is what soil contains. So, this was about the types of soil. Now, what soil contains? So, we know that soil is made by breaking of big rock pieces. When they break down into smaller pieces and further smaller pieces, so soil contains such type of things like it contains gravel. Now, gravel are the small stone pieces. Besides gravel, it also contains clay particles. It also contains sand particles, it contains humus, it contains muddy water, it also contains air. So, these are some of the things which are present in soil. Now, here we will talk about humus now. What basically humus is? So, humus is formed by the decay of the dead plants and animals. Okay, this is the remains of dead plants and animals, and it is present at the above level or the topmost level of the soil. Okay, and it makes the soil fertile. Farmers add manures to their to the soil to make it more fertile, and what manures contain? Manure mainly contains humus. So this is all about what soil contains. Now we come to the last topic of this chapter, that is the uses of the soil. So students, soil is a very useful non-living thing, and we have just discussed also that soil is very important for growing plants. So this is the most important use of soil, that it is used for growing plants. Secondly, plants fix themselves by the help of their roots into the soil, and not only this, it is home to many animals like ants, earthworms, snakes, rabbits, moles, rats. So many animals are there which live in the soil. Some of them, they make burrow inside the soil, and some live on the surface layer of the soil only. Now again, there are some more uses, like soil is also used to make kacha houses in the villages. It is also used to make diyas, pots and bricks. So this was about the explanation of this chapter. Okay, so now we'll move to the bookwork of this chapter. So students, open page number 35 of your book, tick the correct answer. Page number 35. So let's start with the bookwork. Which of the following needs soil to grow? Plants, animals, humans, all of these. So we all know that plants need soil to grow, because soil provide them nutrients, soil provide them air and water, and soil also help them to fix themselves by the help of the roots. Then humus makes the soil unfertile, barren, fertile, dirty. So here humus makes the soil fertile, because humus is formed by the remains of dead plants and animals which provide all the necessary nutrients. Now we come to next. The remains of dead plants and animals present in soil are called soil, rocks, nutrient, humus. So here answer is humus. Then earthworms and ants live in water, air, sky, soil. So earthworms and ants live in the soil. Now soil provides nutrients to plants, dead animals, humus. So here correct answer is plants, because dead plants and dead animals do not need anything, they do not need nutrients, and humus itself contains the nutrients. So plants wants the nutrients, they get the nutrients from the soil. Okay, so now we move to the next exercise. It is fill in the blanks with the correct word. It's on page number 36. So let's come to page 36. Now here help box is given with some words which have to be filled in these blanks. Okay, dash of the plants go deep into the soil. So what go deep into the soil? Roots of the plant go deep into the soil so that they can fix the plant to the soil. Air is trapped between the dash of the soil. So air is trapped between the particles of the soil. Then humus makes the soil fertile, because humus is rich in nutrients. Then rats and dash live in soil. So rats and moles, these are also the animals which make the burrow in the soil. Then it takes dash of years for rocks to become soil. So here thousands will come, because it takes thousands of years for rocks to become soil. It is a gradual and a continuous process. Now we move to the next exercise. It is name the following. It's on the same page, page number 36. Now, two animals that live in soil are ants and rats. Any example you can write: earthworm, snake, anything. Two items made of soil: pots and toys. You might have seen that there are some toys are also made out of the soil, and besides this, diyas, bricks can also come over here. Three types of soil are clayey, loamy and sandy. Now we come to the next exercise. It's given on page number 37. So come to this exercise number A, label the diagram given below. Now have a look at the diagram shown here. We have to mark the different labels in this diagram. So this is the topmost layer of the soil, topmost part of the soil which contains the remains of dead plants and animals. So it is humus. So we will write humus in the first label. Then below humus there is a presence of muddy water in the soil. So we will write muddy water. Then below muddy water clay is present which can hold the water. So third number clay we will write. Then below clay there is fine sand. You can see here this is the fine sand. So we will write fine sand over here, and at the bottommost layer of the soil or at the bottommost part of the soil stones or pebbles are present. So we will write stones over here. So this was about the book work of this chapter. Now we move to the copy work. So let's start with the define. First definition is soil. The top layer of the earth in which plants grow is called soil. Then humus. The remains of dead plants and animals present in the soil are called humus. So this is the layer which is present at the topmost part of the soil. Then answer the following. What does soil contain? Soil contains humus, rock particles, air, water and many small animals. Then give 3 uses of soil. So 3 uses of soil are: first, it provides water and nutrients to the plants, because soil contains humus, it contains air, it contains water. Then it is the home to many animals like earthworms, ants, snakes, etc. Then it is used to make bricks, pots, diyas and kacha houses. So these are some of the uses of soil. Now we come to the next question. Draw a well labeled diagram of layers of soil. So now you can see the diagram over here. You have to make a jar like this. Then you have to label different layers in this jar. As you can see, this topmost layer is called as humus. Then below humus is a muddy water. So we will make muddy water here. Then below muddy water is clay, a layer of clay. You can see here, this is the layer of clay. So we will write clay over here. Below clay there is fine sand. So we will write fine sand over there, and below sand there is a layer of stones. So we will write stones over here, and then you have to write the name of the diagram over here. So layers of the soil. So this was all about the explanation of this chapter. This was all about the revision of this chapter. I hope you all have understood the chapter well, and if still you have doubts, you can ask in the doubt session and go through the PDF, go to the explanation videos also, and complete your work if you have not completed till now. So till then, have a nice day. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.